So I'm up at my husband's workplace. He's working on one of our cars, and I had brought a few card decks with me just because I felt like there was a message coming in. So this message is for me, but maybe it applies to someone else out there. I'm using the Kali Oracle. I had mentioned in another video earlier today that I have been dealing with a lot of self-doubt. Needing to release that and allow myself to move in hope and in faith instead. Kali Yantra. She is your inner power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances. If anything required for success be lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it, bridging the divide between you and the manifestation of your intentions. You are crossing a critical spiritual threshold. She's the guardian and the guide. Stay focused on what matters to your heart, and you shall remain faithfully connected to her protective presence within. Allow distractions to fall away and continue to commit to your soul journey. A more beautiful experience of your life path awaits you. As we activate the yantra within our beings and connect with the divine energy it offers, the enlightened body of the deity constellates itself through us. The clearer we are within ourselves and the more connected we become with the deity, the stronger the multi-level, multi-dimensional, multi-directional mandala of grace shines forth through us for the spiritual benefit of all beings. In a reading, this signifies that Kali is already working with you. That's confirmed. If you have been feeling weak or vulnerable, remember that you are a powerful divine being. You do not need to act from fear. Instead, trust the inner guidance of the heart as to how and when to act. Finally, this oracle is a notice of supreme protection. If you suspect that you have been the subject of negative energy work or projections from others, that you are being blocked or sabotaged, intentionally or otherwise, the Oracle of Kali Yantra is the medicine of clearing and protection that shall nullify the effect. There is no need to dwell upon negative workings of power, nor be intimidated by worldly authority. Place your faith in the ultimate power of the divine. Well, that seems super fitting on moving through hope and faith instead of fear of doing something wrong, of being corrected, of not being enough, of not being worthy, of making a mistake and harming someone or something that I love. Next up, that was super fast. Kurukula. I have no idea if I said that right. She is vibrant red, pulsating with the feminine power of enlightened activity, infusing our hearts with her capacity for sacred sorcery to conjure and create according to love's guiding wisdom. To receive the divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at lower frequencies need to be cleared away. The lesson is to release to receive. Kurukula symbolizes a time of rapid movement on your life path and freedom to attract what you need and want. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. Lots of doubt for me. Gotta go. One of the powers that Kurukula bestows is the ability to remain open to life without fear. Sometimes, due to past experiences of pain, we close ourselves off from life in an effort to avoid further harm. In doing so, we may unwittingly close ourselves off from the gifts meant for us. While seeking solitude and sanctuary as a time to heal is a wise practice, we need to take care that we remain open to life. We need to balance a heightened need for personal space, essential for particularly sensitive souls, with healthy and nourishing connections. Otherwise, we could experience depression and profound fatigue through essentially cutting ourselves off from the revitalizing nature of life itself. Gurukula's ability to simultaneously attract the beneficial and repel the negative is an extraordinary blessing. Her spiritual talents allow us to pursue our paths with eagerness, openness, and enthusiasm, whilst trusting that any exploitative, sabotaging, or otherwise unworthy energies will not be able to cause harm. If you have felt an inner conflict around being open, but have also felt the need to self-protect, this oracle brings peace. In connection, we can be powerfully defended without being defensive and incredibly open without being vulnerable to negative influences. For the sensitives and empaths among us who struggle with picking up unwanted energies from others, she is a glorious savioress. She empowers openness combined with effective boundaries. This brings more peace and relaxation to the heart, which in turn enhances our capacity to attract what we wish in our lives. Her presence supports us to gain clarity on where our energies need to go and clear away distractions or ineffective methods and strategies. When she appears in a reading, be ready to move swiftly on the opportunities that arise and feel faithfully aligned with your heart. Her presence also signifies that if something isn't resonating, then do not hold on out of fear. Let it go. Trust that the divine knows how to resolve any complicating factors. Despite her status as a goddess of magnetic attraction, she doesn't resonate with clutter. Her fierce side repels it. This allows us to align our energies with what is truly serving the soul and to have the courage to release everything else if it hasn't already been cleared through circumstances beyond our control, which tends to be evidence of her protective divine handiwork. Release and you shall receive. I had read another card in that deck which spoke about finding balance between your badass side and your compassionate side, and I didn't feel like sharing it here, to be completely honest, so I'm not. But I grabbed my Starseed oracle, and I feel like there is one or two cards in here for myself. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. That feels very, very accurate. Need to work on releasing the need to control. And then earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Both things I have felt really called to do lately. Focus on what God is telling me, focus on connecting with nature and grounding and releasing for my highest good, highest timeline, and divine soul path. And just answering the call when I'm supposed to. I get a lot of calls that I ignore out of fear and out of doubt and out of hesitation. And I would really like to release them this winter, this spiritual winter. I know I'm strong enough to do so.